Hey everyone. So I wanted to talk to you just real quick. I'm thinking just a few minutes about social media. My post last week about hiring an assistant for authors was had a great reaction, one that I wasn't expecting, and a lot of people came to me afterwards wanting to talk about social media basically being their biggest issue and having the need for someone to manage it. But the problem comes to when you have the need, but you don't necessarily have the ability to hire someone because, right now it's not financially possible. And I wanted to give you some social media strategies to help you with keeping on top of it without letting it drown you, because we all know you get onto Facebook and suddenly what was going to be a quick little post turns into an hour of getting lost into your feed. So the biggest thing with social media and your author business is consistency. You need to be consistent with posting because your consistency is what helps build engagement by building trust. If you consistently post, consistently engage with your followers, then they see you in their feeds more and they want to engage more with you on your post. So how do you be consistent though without letting it consume your daily life and take over your writing time? That's the big question, huh? So here are some strategies that I would love for people to implement. Comes down to when it comes to Facebook, you're going to schedule your post ahead of time. Sit down on a Sunday, take an hour, and just map out the next week. Heck, map out the next 2 weeks and have your Teaser Tuesdays scheduled, have your Throwback Thursdays, Follow Me's. If you do a giveaway and you already know what you're doing the giveaway for, you can schedule those all out. You don't have to do them live on the day of. They don't have to be posted live. Me and my clients, we haven't seen a drop in engagement when we schedule directly within Facebook. So that's the key there, scheduling the post directly within Facebook scheduler, not using a social media scheduling for the page. So what I like to do is looking at my calendar, I use my Asana task manager to let me know what posts need to be going out. And then I sit down and I schedule out. If I need graphics, I get those worked up. And you'd be amazed how if you schedule the time and you don't allow yourself to look at your feed for that hour and just sit through and power through, you can get a ton of social media scheduled out without taking a lot of your time. I like to set my posts to go at 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm in Pacific Standard Time. 5 a.m. to 5:30 a.m. allows for it to be going live on the East Coast between 8:30, and then as people are waking up throughout the other time zones, they're able to, and then it gives you a full day for the post to get more reach and to get engagement. Now, maybe you want Twitter to have a little bit more activity too, and I suck at Twitter myself. I'm trying to get better at it for my own page because Facebook's where I live. But so for Twitter, I have found the app Buffer to be a lifesaver. I did a program called Follower Wonk, which is free, which analyzed my Twitter feed's schedule of followers and told me when my followers are most active and gave me a schedule that I should post on. And I imported that into Buffer. And when I do things on Twitter now, I schedule out ahead of time. And then, when I'm thinking about it, I'll do a live tweet. That's something, or a retweet, in the moment. But I don't have to constantly be thinking about it when I've got it scheduled. And the same is going for Facebook. You want those moments of authentic engagement with your followers where you post about something going on in your life, maybe at that moment when you have it. But by scheduling those other posts, you're keeping your social media consistent and going constantly, allowing you that break to post authentically when it feels like you need to, but not having to be on every day, posting and thinking about it. Now that said, there is one other thing that I think you should do, and it does require checking in for 5 minutes each day, at least on Facebook, because I know the biggest thing is Facebook reach is dead, blah, blah, blah. It's not dead. It just requires a lot more work. So what you actually want to do, and what I recommend to my clients to do, is to pick a time each day for just 5 minutes, whether it's in the morning or in the evening. And you go onto your page and you look at comments and you like the comments. You do something with the comments. You don't have to reply to all of them. Pick a few that you feel you can really reply to because there's something there. And that way, that keeps the engagement going. You want to like and reply to your followers' comments on your posts so that they want to keep engaging because they see you're engaging. And then Facebook goes, oh, there's a lot of engagement going on here. Let's show this to more people. Now, I know that leads to the whole getting lost in Facebook. But if you can just zoom in for those 5 minutes and go to your page and then go out and make it a time each night and just a habit of checking in. And that way the previous day's posts you can comment things on, you can answer questions, and just give 5 minutes and then get yourself out of there. That's it. That's my quick and easy tips for, managing your social media, mainly Facebook, without having an assistant who's there to do it, to try and keep you consistent so that you can build your following. And if you've neglected your following in the past and haven't been consistent and haven't been consistently posting, it's not all lost. It's just you have to start doing these sorts of items to cause your followers to start trusting you again, to start trusting your posting again, and to start engaging again. And it will take time. So if you haven't been doing this and don't expect instant results overnight, it's all about time and building this slowly sometimes. And I think you'll be happy with the results you see with scheduling out posts. Do it 2 weeks in advance, 3 weeks in advance. If you've got a release coming up, you can have 75% of your posts done all in advance, and then keep the other 25 for when you need to pop on real quick and do something. This will definitely save you some time. I hope this has helped some of you with some ideas on what you can do. And if you have any questions, please, fire them away. I love to help out. All right. Thank you.